What's going on YouTube? You're watching Fixed by Shaq, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to use an auto clicker here on your iPhone device. By having an auto clicker, you'll be able to actually make your phone perform a specific task or press or tap on your screen or do something on your behalf automatically, so you do not need to manually do this. This is very useful in scenarios, for example, if you are projecting your phone to an external screen and you simply want your phone to keep on tapping on something in order, for example, for your phone not to dim or to keep on refreshing a page or to keep on sending a message to somebody, for example, hi, every second. This is something that you can do with auto clicker that will actually automate your phone in here to perform a specific task. Hey, my name is Shaq, and in this channel I help you fixing tech related issues, and I also share cool tech hacks and tutorials as well. So if you're into tech content, consider subscribing here to the YouTube channel. Now in today's video, we'll be talking about how you can actually create an auto clicker, and I'm going to show you different ways of creating different tasks in here. You can be very creative with this, and you can pretty much make your iPhone do anything at all, literally anything. You can make your phone, for example, keep on turning on and turning off the flashlight automatically every single time, and you can leave your phone somewhere, it will keep on simply blinking. You can actually pretty much play with your phone and explore the automation or the automate side here of your iPhone device. Now in today's tutorial, we'll be actually creating an automatic refreshing process. For example, let me quickly hop into a website. I've got in here this web page in here. Okay, I'm on google.com. And what we will be creating is an automation that will keep on refreshing the page. So as we know, if I tap in here, this will refresh the page, right? It's going to refresh it and bring it back. So we'll be actually creating an auto clicker that will automatically keep on tapping here every 2 seconds or 3 seconds, depending on your preference, right? So we'll be teaching the phone, and then the phone will do it on its own. Now, first things first, before we even get started, there's something that you need to turn on in here. So let's quickly hop into settings real quick in here. We're going to scroll down all the way to accessibility down here, right below general on your phone. If you do have an iPhone with a different software version, do not worry, you just need to search for accessibility. If you're unable to find it here, it might be inside one of other settings, so you can also search here at the top for accessibility, and you'll be able to find accessibility here at the top or below down here. Okay, so I'm going through this routine here. Let me tap on accessibility. Next up, we're going to scroll down all the way down here to accessibility shortcut down here. So what you want to do is simply tap on accessibility shortcut, and then just to make things much easier, we want to make sure that we turn on that auto clicker every time we triple click on our iPhone. This is my suggestion. It's the best way to turn it on. You can create a different shortcut which will turn on that auto clicker by tapping, for example, on volume up and down or triple volume up. But in my case, the easiest one is triple side button in here. So here we're going to create a triple click to activate that auto clicker. So once we're here, we're going to scroll down all the way to switch control in here. So you want to tap on switch control, and you need to select here this option. Once this is done, we're ready to move into the next step in here where we'll actually customize the auto clicker. So let's go back once, okay? And then over here, let's move upwards here at the top, and then we'll be tapping here on switch control, okay? Right below Face ID and attention, tap on switch control. I'll be explaining this very slowly because we do have a lot of taps in here that we need to do. Next up, we'll tap here on switches. First things first, we need to create a switch, okay? We'll tap on switch, and then we'll tap here on add a new switch. Once you tap on add a new switch, you need to actually select the source where you actually want your phone to perform something, okay? You can, for example, you can tap on sound, and whenever you say something, your phone will actually act a different way. So let's tap here, for example, for this tutorial, let's tap on screen, okay? And then let's quickly tap here on full screen, okay? Because we want to get access to the entire screen. Next up, we'll simply tap here on tap under system, okay? So what we're saying is that we want our phone to tap. That's the automation that we want the phone to do. What do you want the phone to do? We want the phone to tap, okay? Next up, we'll go back, and then we need to tap here on recipes. We need to create a specific recipe, okay? So we'll tap on recipe once, and then here we'll create a new recipe. Of course that we do have some default recipes, for example, for your phone to tap in the middle of the screen or something like that. If you don't want it, for example, to dim or to turn off, enough, you can go with tap on the middle of the screen. But in our case, it matters where it clicks. We want it to click in the refresh button on a specific web page. So we'll tap on create a new recipe and then let's give it a name, okay? So in order to create a name, for example, for us, let's say we'll call it refresh web page. Okay, we're good to go. This is something that will help us identifying the switch or the recipe that we're actually creating. Next up, we need to assign a switch by tapping here to that specific recipe. And we already have decided that we want full screen, right? We've created. So tap once on full screen, and over here we're going to select the gesture or the custom gesture that we wish to happen here on our screen. So in my case in here, as I've said, we do have a few default ones such as tap on middle of the screen, right to left swipe, for example, and then we do have left to right swipe or something like that. In my case, we'll be going with a custom gesture in here. And next up, once you tap on custom gesture, you need to select the area of the screen that you wish to tap repeatedly or automatically, right? So in our case, what I suggest before you select the area, for example, we need to actually identify exactly which area is it, okay? For example, let me quickly cancel this. Okay, let me go back to Safari. And then as you know, we do have the refresh button down here in the inferior right corner, but we need to locate it properly down here, because if you tap here at the top, it's going to tap on something else. If you tap here, it's going to tap on something else. So what I would recommend you guys to do here, if you can actually properly save the location where this refresh button is, perfect. But if you can't, you can do something like, you can use, for example, I'm going to use this flash pen drive in here to help me out. I'm going to keep it, for example, here, okay? And I know that right after the pen drive ends, we do have the button over there. Next up, I'm gonna go back here to the recipe place where I'm gonna add the key. I'm keeping my pen drive right here. And next up, we'll tap on custom gesture where we were. And then over here, the next thing I need to do is simply tap here on this area right here. It's right here. There we go. I think this one didn't actually go very well. I'm gonna tap on stop. I'm gonna cancel, and then I'm gonna tap once again on custom gesture, and then let's quickly locate it properly. Okay, so here I'm gonna tap it repeatedly the way I want it to actually work. So tap once, after 1, 2 seconds, tap again, after 1, 2 seconds, tap again. For example, I want it to tap 3 times. Let me tap on save. Okay, so my auto clicker has been actually saved in here, and we do have custom gesture. So it's gonna tap 3 times over there in a series of 2 seconds. Next up, let's tap on back. Okay, let's tap once again on back. Okay, let's go back once again. Let's go back once again, back again. And as you can see in here, we do have one switch which has been selected. And then here we do have 3 recipes in here. If I tap, we do have this recipe, which is refresh page right here. And then over here, we need to actually tap on launch recipe, and we need to select the recipe that we wish to launch, which is this one, refresh web page that we've just created. So let's tap once on refresh web page, boom, and we're good to go. Every time we triple click, that specific tap will take place. Now let me go back here to my home screen, and before we even turn on the automation, let's test it out here on my home screen. Okay, let me triple click here, my side button, 1, 2, 3, there we go. Okay, your switches are configured and it's now taking place. I'm gonna turn it off real quick, 1, 2, 3, there we go. Now let me open up my Safari browser in here. As you can see, I'm on google.com in here, and what we actually want our phone to do is to keep on tapping on refresh, right? So let me triple click in here and see if it's working. 1, 2, 3. Switches are configured to refresh. Let's see. Tap once on your screen and there we go. Now we do have our phone automatically refreshing, as you can see down here. See, it's refreshing automatically because I've tapped once on my screen and it did it 3 times as I've just recorded. Let me do it once again. Tap on the screen, see, it's refreshing 1 time. There we go, twice. There we go, 3 times. Now, if you wish to do it for more times, multiple times, you can actually keep on pressing 10 to 20 times. It will keep on refreshing every time you tap on your screen. It's going to refresh for the number of times that you've actually programmed your phone to refresh. That's how it happens. That's how easy it is. And you can actually perform this. For example, if you wish your phone to turn on the flashlight, let me just quickly cancel this. 1, 2, 3, cancel. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go, canceled. You can, for example, bring down the control center and simply simply position your phone to keep on tapping over here, and it's gonna select every single time the flashlight on and off, on and off, on and off. The secret is to correctly identify that area where you want your phone to keep on tapping and tapping. This is how easy you can actually turn on auto clicker on your phone. And if you find my content useful, consider subscribing, like the video, and let me know in the comment section if you do have any doubts so I can get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much for making it till the end of the video and for watching Fixed by Shaq. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.